Fresh, 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 yes, I'm fresh. Head check,
Welcome to the first official UnMissed Gifts Radio.
Yay! You excited?
Yeah.
What's poppin'? This your boy Earth Dog.
And his Jules here.
And we want to welcome y'all to, like she said, the first UnMissed Gifts radio show. We about to get this thing poppin'.
Yes. Alright, so
how are we gonna get this thing poppin' actually?
So the best way to get it popping is for people to actually know who we are.
Okay.
Cause I don't feel like they really know us yet.
We ain't known out here in these streets.
Yeah, we ain't in the streets yet.
Oh man.
Yeah, keyword yet.
Okay.
But
it's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way. So in order for them to know us, we need to let the people know who we are. So we're actually going to interview each other on today.
Okay.
So who want to go? Do we need to flip a coin or something? Who go first? Or
nope, I'm just going to dive right into it. This your boy Earth Dog, and I am about, since I'm here with the creator, the founder, the mother of UnMissed Gifts, okay. It's only right, that I ask her about this whole UnMissed Gifts thing. Well, I mean, what is UnMissed Gifts? I mean, I've seen it like before the radio show. I've seen like events going on with UnMissed Gifts on there, and I've seen T-shirts with UnMissed Gifts and hashtag UnMissed Gifts and books UnMissed Gifts. So, can you please tell the people what is UnMissed Gifts?
So, UnMissed Gifts is a ministry. Okay. First and foremost, it's God's ministry. And basically what we do is help people to understand that in spite of what you've been through, in spite of what you have done, the mistakes you have made, God can still use you. You still have purpose. UnMissed Gifts is showcases where people are able to tell their testimony. But anyway, they feel free to tell their testimony basically. So it's not like, you get up in front of the church and you tell your story about when you was free 20 years ago,
Hallelujah.
Right. So it's not that you're free. You can do it through song, you can do it through rap, you can do it through your artwork, spoken word, any way that you feel like you want to get your story out, because we all know the word tells us that we can help somebody through our own testimony. So that's not UnMissed Gifts.
That's what's up. So I mean, how did the vision come about? Was you just sitting at home like one day and was like, boom, here it is? Like, how did it come about?
I was driving in the car.
Wow. Okay.
I was driving in the car, and it's going to be crazy because the vision actually came about from, I don't know if people actually remember, a long time ago, HBO used to have a show called like the Vagina Monologues or whatever, like the misuses of the vagina.
Okay, you telling your age a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so with those, women were actually telling how, telling like raw cut stories about when they were abused and different things like that, through poetry or just talking about it or narrative. And so it was kind of like God's way of showing me that that's how raw UnMissed Gifts is going to be. Like, people can be as honest as possible telling their story. So that's actually what it will stem from.
Okay. So what can we expect from this show? Like, or not only the show, like what can we expect in the future from UnMissed Gifts?
UnMissed Gifts is a lot. Okay, so like you already mentioned, there's a book. So there's a book series, UnMissed Gifts, where people are able to tell a story in the book. You actually can participate in the book because it's a moving ministry. So you have an opportunity to share your story and pass it on to the next person without telling the whole book. But you'll see more books coming out, more series coming out with the books. There'll be a documentary.
Hey.
So the documentary will be coming soon. We'll keep that going. Soundtracks. Hey.
Okay. I might need to get back in the booth.
Right. Exactly. We've been waiting. So the soundtrack will be coming soon.
Where can people get those books from? Like now, do they have them available now or? Yeah,
they're on sale now on Amazon.com.
Okay.
If you type in the keyword UnMissed Gifts, it'll show up. The book is available.
Gotcha.
Purchase it.
Okay, so I guess the second question that must be asked, like this is a must-be question, like what is UnMissed Gifts? We had to ask that, but the second question, when we first came on air, you said, and this his jewel. Who is his? Like the inquiring minds want to know, what is this boo or is this bae? Or who is his and his jewel?
So his and his jewel is my daddy.
Okay.
My pappy. My father, Christ.
Hey, shout out to Jesus.
Yeah, I get ratchet for Jesus.
She said she get ratchet for Jesus.
Ratchet for Jesus.
Hey.
So that's my daddy. That's the his and his jewel. And basically, the name actually stemmed from growing up. I was really insecure, and I really didn't know my self-worth.
Okay.
And so as I was growing in my development and and knowing who I am with Christ, I started to realize that I was actually, he sees me like a jewel. He sees me as a diamond. So, and then people already will call me Jewel. So it just made sense to just put the his in front
jewel.
of the jewel. Yeah.
Okay.
So I belong to him.
Okay, that makes sense. So is that who you represent? Well, who you represent? Like what? What do you represent?
I represent Christ.
Okay.
That sounds so generic, but I do.
First, give it under the God.
Right. The head of my household. Right. But I do. I represent him. I represent women, moms, Julia. I represent just being a woman and just going after everything that he called us to be. So. Believe
that. Okay, so speaking of unmissed gifts, and we give out testimonies in numerous amount of ways. So it's known that we all make bad decisions.
Right.
What would you say has been birthed from one of your bad decisions?
What has been birthed? Pretty much all of this.
Okay.
All of this have been birthed from my bad decisions. I just think about it, even in relationships. When you think about a relationship, you end up in a bad relationship. You might have a child, you know. So the beauty in it is that you are able to have your child out of the bad relationship, even if that didn't work. And with me, I made a lot of bad decisions, work-wise, bad decisions, personal-wise, but the ultimate thing was the fact that I'm still able to accomplish all of these things because it was a lot of things that I felt like, wasn't even possible. Like when it came to art, or when it came to music, or when it came to even this ministry, years ago I felt like it wasn't even possible. But just to see that I had to go through what I went to even get to this point right here.
Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. You know what? And I know that to be true because every time my mom complained about my dad, I let her know, hey. Look what you got out the deal, you know what I'm saying?
You wanted it.
So, man, that's a bit. Okay, so what's up with Purpose Check? What's this? What's Purpose Check?
So Purpose Check is my song.
Oh, so you do a little song too? You left that out in the beginning.
A little bit.
Okay, well, what's up?
So basically, Purpose Check is helping people to understand that you wake up, you make sure that you look okay, but you also need to make sure that you're walking out that door with what you came to do in the first place. With the whole purpose of why he woke you up this morning, you need to check that off before you even head out. It's kind of like going into the office and not having a to-do list. All you're going to do is just be doing random stuff all day, and before you know the day is over. But when you have the to-do list, you have those things that you could check off, oh, I finished this, I finished that. But before you do anything, before you leave the house, you make sure you check off your purpose. You gotta check that purpose. I definitely believe in that right there. So, what's the purpose in it? Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, there you have it. Anything else you need to add on here right now, or you just want to give them these songs and we're gonna come back and flip the script? Yeah, we're gonna give you some songs and then we're gonna come back. Holla at y'all.